All right.
Mm.
So first things first, what are y'all thoughts on what you just, or on his statements and his sentiments?
I think that was very well said. And that goes like I even said before on like just mentioning AEW and everything. I said Tony Khan is he's not a booker, he's a matchmaker. You know what I'm saying? And I think that plays into exactly what he's saying.
Yeah,
It
Manny.
it reminded me of that tweet the other day that said it was somebody complaining about the Rock's promo on Friday, and the response was, if his name was Dwayne Yamamoto, you would think it's one of the greatest promos of all time. That's literally what it's like because, bro, I'm telling you. I mean, listen, we go a little too hard on AEW, but it's really like you have no idea what's going on. Like if I just turned it on, I'd have no idea what's happening. I don't know who nobody is, but
Mhm.
it's also not on them to tell me who these people are every single week. Like the reason the UFC has all of these things, like he said, like the little backstory promos talking about who the fighters are, and then the build up to the fights, is because you only see this fighter maybe once every 6 months, every 4 months, maybe. Like the higher they are, the least you the less you see them. So the UFC has to remind their fans who these people are every 4 or 5 months or whatever. Doing that, imagine if AEW before every match they gave you a little fucking update on this wrestler. You would be sick of it because if you're a fan of it, you're just being reminded about these people every single week. So his idea for the UFC style for AEW wouldn't make sense. It's kind of on you to do the history of these wrestlers and then follow along with the story as it's going on TV. So that's not really fair, like a fair criticism to have for AEW. But
He
you
isn't
know,
wrong though about that.
Hmm.
no, what he said about the fans, he was 100% right. Like
Nah,
Yeah.
AEW fans are, you know,
I agree with him what he said about the fans and even about the talent, bro. Like Cody said, Tony Khan, when it comes to producing a wrestling show, that's all he's good at. It's just literally, it's just that. You want a wrestling show? This is a wrestling show. There's niggas that come out and wrestle. You feel me? But that's it. We don't know who these people are. You feel me? And I think that's what he was saying. It's like, bro, who are these people for me to even care about them? Who are these people for me to even have some type of excitement or any type of feeling towards these people? I don't know who this is. You feel me? You putting uh Luchasaurus in front of my screen on TV. Who is this? You feel me? Like, what is this nigga's story? And I can't even begin to tell you how many times I heard in the last 2 weeks. I'm listening to other people's podcasts, other podcasts, and everybody's saying the same thing. It's like, bro, if I turn to AEW, I don't know what the fuck is going on. What is this? What's happened? I can't tell you a story. I can't pinpoint nothing. It's confusing, bro. It literally is just flat out. It's just wrestling, bro.
when is AEW on Wednesdays?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna tap in tomorrow randomly and just see if I can pick up what's going on. I want to see the layout of the land.
You want to see the lay of the land? See what's popping?
Yeah, because you could literally say the same thing about any wrestling show. If you haven't watched ever and you turn on Friday Night SmackDown, you're gonna be like, "Who's this guy? Why is the why is the actor The Rock in the middle of the ring? Talking about Bloodline." Like you can really say that about anything.
Yeah, but I feel like no at the same time because there is maybe because there's a timeline to this shit, and you know what? It's shit that makes sense. It's fluidity. It's continuity. You feel me? What Chris Van Vliet said it earlier, bro. Even if you don't know and you tap in randomly on Monday and you're like, yo, this nigga, man, you got ghost in your crib or some shit, nigga. You all right, nigga?
No, I was looking at a frame. My fault.
This nigga got ghost. Nigga scared me. Nigga, what's going on?
I was my,
nah, nah, but he said even in the interview, Chris Van Vliet was like, "Yo, they're giving you piece by piece every single week. So twice a week, even if you don't know what's going on, you're getting this little piece right here. Damn, what's happening? All right, I know this. All right, I'm gonna tap in Friday, and you get more and more and more. So even if you don't know, you still learning something. AEW doesn't have no continuity with anything they do. They start some shit, and like you said, yo, I'll be starting books and stop reading them. That that's the shit. They don't finish their story, cuz. They start some shit and stop some shit, or bring some people in that shit don't make sense. You feel me? So today, I want to know or ask you guys because I did ask this in the Discord. I'm like, bro, how can niggas fix AEW? You feel me? How can niggas get they money on up? How can niggas get their viewership up? How can they get their attendance up? And I came up with 3 ideas. And if y'all got more, you can add them. First thing they need to do is Tony Khan got to get off TV and the internet. You feel me? You need to be an off-screen figure first. Cause them, bro, the locker room don't respect you. The fans don't respect you. There's literally a video of fans booing you after the CM Punk shit. Fans booing you and calling you pussy. That's not a good look. You feel me?
Oh my god.
I think the second thing Cuz gotta do is he gotta establish some type of general manager. You gotta Young Bucks doing the EVP shit, that does not work, bro. We gotta cut that shit out.
Please.
You feel me? The EVP shit gotta go. There gotta be some type of figurehead authority person, you feel me, that niggas go to establish some type of order. You feel me? And 3, I think niggas need to downsize their y'all doing arenas and not selling them out, that's a bad look. You feel me? We might have to go to like theaters or some shit. I don't know. We're gonna have to figure something out because if you go into a 12,000 seater event or venue and you only selling 3,000 seats, come on, bro. They might have to
Yeah.
do some impact zone shit until they get
Yeah.
what up, bro.
I was thinking that. I was like, in my head, if they split it up into quarters where every quarter they go into the Jesus. If every quarter they went to one area that they're popular in, so like for the first 3 months of the year, they're in Chicago, playing a Chicago venue every week for like 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the summertime, they go to LA. And in the fall, they do New York, New Jersey. And then in the winter, some shit, they go to Florida and Texas or some shit like that. I feel like it would be way better, and they just stay within the areas. Because now, yeah, exactly. You basically do a territory system, but at least the fans that are going are probably going to be the same type of fans. So now they're following along with the stories that are happening on TV. And then you can use them not selling out venues to play into a storyline where somebody buys into a part of the company because, they're losing money or some shit like that and they need to make money. And then, you make like a Chris Jericho or some shit, a figurehead, like somebody that nobody's really going to like. You do something like that. Maybe even you pay a Batista or some shit like that to come in and spruce things up as a general manager or some shit like that. He ain't doing nothing. I'm just like, yeah, because like this arena shit isn't gonna work, and then touring around doing small venues isn't gonna work either, to be honest.
Yeah, and I like the territory system. That's not a bad idea. Also, I think, bro, the main thing I think they need also is a writer, bro. You need somebody to write some shit. And I know for a while they was priding themselves on, yo, we don't got writers. Everybody got creative control. Bro, obviously this shit is not working, bro. You feel me? So at what point do we see y'all? I'm sure y'all see the ship sinking. You feel me? So at what point do y'all get it together? You feel me? And try and straighten shit out? Because it from the looks of it, it's like, bro, they niggas just not doing shit. You feel me? And it's not like I hate the company. You feel me? And I actually do think Sasha can help, but it's like, bro, it's more shit that gotta happen besides her. You feel me? Like Yeah, you could go out and get as many big names as you want, but bro, how much is that gonna help, bro? You feel me? Niggas need some real shit.
Like like for me, when I knew it was going bad was when my my supervisor at my job, me and him, like we on the team, we like the two big wrestling fans. So we'll get in there, we be talking about wrestling on in the meetings and stuff. And
Mm.
he's like diehard AEW guy. Like he rocks with. He asked me every time we in the meeting, "You seen AEW? You seen it?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm tapping out of AEW." And here's how I knew. Die-hard AEW guy. A couple months ago, he like, nah, I'm tapping out from AEW, man. I ain't really feeling it. Like I can't follow along. It's so much bullshit going on like that. And this was when you hear it online, and you see other people saying it as well. It's like you notice the ratings and the attendance in the crowd and stuff. And now I'm hearing like diehard fans are telling me like, nah, they falling off. They going back to WWE, and now they praising WWE. Like they got like all of this going on. CM Punk's back. So it's like I'm seeing it shift. You know what I'm saying? From like the diehard people that was rocking with AEW. And it's like, okay, you have to do something. Something has to change. If once that starts happening, it's time.
Yeah, nah, same thing happened with me, man. But shouts to my homie Frank. My boy Frank was like, "Yeah, bro, AEW," and he nigga hit the group chat when he said AEW in the mud, blood. I was like, "Yeah." It's like, man, I don't know. Try to tell you, cuz. But yeah, man, I don't know. AEW, man, this shit that y'all could do, bro. The company can be salvaged, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
Just save the arenas for the pay-per-views and
yep.
do smaller. But that's the thing; they probably don't want to look like NXT because they're trying to compete with the WWE.
So you
But
gonna keep losing money?
yeah,
Money
and
That's
that,
and
at least that makes it more exclusive. Like, bro, if it's like a Westchester County Center and you're playing the county center for like 2 months, 3 months, and it's there every Wednesday, it's the show that's there.
mm,
Like, bro, people are gonna pull up off the strength because they know like it's gonna be harder to get into than Des Moines, Iowa, with a 20,000 seater,
yeah,
and you're only selling 1,500, 1,800.
bro. I'm telling you, bro. Get a booker, downsize, do the territory system. Tony Khan, yeah, bro. I think a lot of it falls on him too, bro. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of all that shit falls on him. He the one that's letting talent do just run crazy, do whatever it is. He the one that's booking everything. He's the one that's like, bro, like, come on, son. What are we doing, bro?
Bro, whoever put out the company valuation of like 500 mil,
It
they're the illest dickhead of all time, by the way. Just making shit up.
was probably him. It's like, yeah, just put this number over here. Bring these niggas dragging anything.
500 mil.
He said, nah,
2
they
billion. 2 billion for what? Tell
four.
Forbes this is worth 2 billion. I'm grabbing my nuts. They can't see it.
All right, man.
all right.
Well, anyways, shouts to O'Shea Jackson Jr., man. I agree with your sentiments on that shit. And yeah, as far as AEW being fixed, we that's another thing. We'll just have to wait and see what happens, bro. To be honest.
Yeah.